again, and welcome to another episode of Stock Talk. I am your host, Mike, and with me I have, from the People's Republic of Hokel, that would be Noodles and Company, and then I also have Conejo.
Shut up now.
Oh, is that Hector?
And a nice slice of pizza, thank you.
Oh, we got a decent show planned for you today. We got the stock that we're going to talk about here, but guys, are you seeing on the alphabets? They're going after the retail traders now. Everybody's an insurrectionist now. You had they're really mad at Lisa Abrahamitz of Bloomberg right now. She dropped a bomb on them, talking about how the gap between the 2-year and 10-year Treasury yields had the most inverted and the most negative since 1980s. She said that the Fed's not in control, but she said inflation's in control. And that's not a hot take from her. She's speaking truth because she doesn't want to go down with the ship. And same with Jerome Powell. After that 3/4 base points, I'm thinking he's seeing a change in the guard there. And now he's squawking like a parrot as far as that this is not a good situation, guys. What are you thinking so far? Is the economic chair right?
Absolutely. I'm going down like a rock.
Kameo, what are you seeing on the ground? Are you seeing people changing habits and things like that as you're out there? Since you made this West Coast swing, is things different than it was like a month ago?
I see too much bullshit. That's what I see.
Yeah, you're thinking this is totally self-inflicted again, still, right?
Oh yeah.
Yep. So Kameo's on the ground.
And if we vote for Republicans, we'll be cheating.
You vote for whatever. This is how I feel. You vote for whatever the hell you feel like it.
Well, we're going to find out, guys. We're going to find out who wins what in 30 days after the election. Okay, so just everybody sit back and let them decide. You know? I guess that's what they said. It's going to take 30 days to count the ballots or something like that. So we'll see what happens. And this show might be banned after what I just put on there. You never know, but I don't care. So going on to the first stock we're going to talk about is MMTLP. MMTLP, Metamaterials Incorporated. Last tick was $7.44. Going to the chart, this thing looks good, and the resistance is sick, and the boards are freaking hot. And guess what else, guys? The freaking, of course, the alphabets are coming in against all this, and they're like the retail traders. The retail traders now are the new insurrectionists, guys, of the trading market. They are public enemy number one with all the alphabet media and with apparently everybody that's against that wants to that cares about their family and cares about themselves and cares about their children's future. They are now they're now public enemy number one. So retail traders, you might think you're not in this, but you're in the fight with the system there. They do not like you, and it's total information psyop there. Wouldn't you say there, guys?
Yeah, and free-thinking people are the enemy of the state.
Yeah, I have never seen the alphabet media go so hard against retail traders now. I mean, they were before, but this is like, why are they doubling down? Wouldn't they want to be kissing their butt right now during before prime time here? Why would they be stoking the fire with them too? Because a lot of these people don't care about any of this stuff, this political stuff, but you should have to care about it because it's affecting your wallet. It's affecting how your purchasing power for your stocks, what stocks and it's costing you money in your pocket. So I'm just saying, and the worst is yet to come. We're getting
we don't pay attention to the politics. You won't have any money to put down on stocks.
Exactly. That's why we're giving you. I would suggest following Lisa on her Twitter handle or Cortez and everything like that, so you can stay ahead of the game, so you know where to play things. And I'm just giving you tipping off to Cortez and them and her, just so you know that where you're headed and where you need to drive to. So going on to this stock, this one's interesting. Like I said, it's a decent play with the retail traders. They're Metamaterials Incorporated PFD Series A. So this one is MMTLP, not to be confused. William Morgan tipped us off to this one as well, and he was spot on this one because the boards on this are freaking hot. They're hot and they're funny. And I'm going to go into
you guys for your freaking opinion.
Huh?
I'm going to ask you guys for your opinion.
Yeah, well, and the thing is that Camille's going to be like, after you back it up, then stop. Now what? No, just kidding.
Drop it like it's hot.
We're going to be dropping this stock like it's hot, and not talking about shorting out there. So any of you thinking we're talking about shorting, no, we're not talking about that. Meta Materials Incorporated engages in the manufacturing and development of functional materials. Its technology platform engages in the global brands to deliver products to customers in consumer electronics, 5G communications, health and wellness, aerospace, automotive, and clean energy. The company was founded by George Pacalaris and Thermo Kalos August 15, 2011, and is headquartered in Dartmouth, Canada. So going on to StockTwits, because that's where the real traders are at. Kage, not Kage, but cut that off. I'm such a freaking robot. Switching screens. I might have screwed this up last night.
Why would you cut it out? Just leave it, dude. It sounded good. It went with the flow. Oh, wait. Kage's not here. We got to replace him. You should have kept that, dude.
Yeah, but I messed myself up as the problem. I'll still keep it. I'll just be like, okay, guys, we got a good, trying to find the website for this. Oh, dude, this was last night.
That's what she said. Oh,
can you guys see this website loading?
Oh, shit.
I see Meta with a big, oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Well, I have the big fixes in for Election Day, as we know.
Mm-hmm.
They're feeding us peanuts. I have the scraper for when I get to the bottom of the barrel. And Brainless Joe is telling us that if we don't vote for that, we're cheating by voting Republican. And just, for a spark of good news, I did capture the
website up to not to disappoint anybody from last night, because it didn't show up. It was during that, I think, guys, it was due to that winter, that small winter storm we had. So it just brought a lot of wind and a little bit of snow, but you're not here for the snow and you don't care about the storm because this ain't weather talk.
Am I the only one to Zuckerberg when I see Meta?
Yeah, it does make you a little nervous there, doesn't it? So, yes. So MMLTP, Fudster shorters are in panic mode. This guy's coming in hot again tonight. He said, "Let's keep the price going up, make them all go bankrupt." That's funny like that. So Cypher 2 is going after the big dogs there, and I like it how he's coming in hot here. Cam 101 says, "Once I sell, I promise to unblock all a-holes from the forum in the past 2 years." So there you go. There's that. Then we have, they sign themselves to Meta, attract the crypto, and get rich quick clowns. Slick move. I can't lie. That's from Self-Made Millionaire. He says bearish. Is that too hard of a hot take, or is he trying to bear this so he can get cheap stuff, guys?
Yeah, I think it sounds like a plan.
Yeah, it sounds a little fishy there, but you never know. We'll see. So Ryan 10154.
Yeah, it smells like Rudy's drawers.
Does it smell a little bit like that or no?
I was just wondering how you knew that.
Whoa, dude. Yeah, how did you know that, Camille?
Kel, you can't smell him. He smells clear over here.
Clear off and clear off across the country, almost from sea to shining sea, huh? That's pretty bad there, Noodles. So
sorry, man. That's the stench coming up from California.
Oh, is it that, or is it from New York City?
It might just be my up. It might just be my upper lip. Hey, it might just be my upper lip. My bad.
Yeah, it could be.
Get all them homeless people shit in the street, So.
What's so funny about this stock? And literally 3 months ago, could buy 500 shares with my bi-weekly 30-hour-a-week paycheck from 7 a.m. to 1 a.m. freight associate at Home Depot. I had enough funds in my PNC Bank college savings and kept buying shares. And now, let's see what he says. And now there's some super genius stock and land ACQ experts telling me that shares are going to add a second comma into Fidelity portfolio. I can't wait. I hope I get a chance to join this one, once in a lifetime experience. Let's go. Yeah, unless your favorite, I like your take there, Ryan. But the only thing is that the worry about this is, guys, is that we're in great economic hands, wouldn't you say, right now?
Oh yeah,
things are going great. The thing that people don't understand, it, are we just going to call our shot now that we're talking probably the bottom falls out on everything? Probably, what, March, April? Do you want to bookmark that? Maybe May is what I'm hearing from the experts.
You're giving us that long?
apparently they're giving us long. I mean, you're right now. I told you guys, this is the phony period. No bad news till November 8th. And
we
then
got Christmas coming up. They hate Christians, so we'll be bummed out by Christmas.
So after November 8th, you'll get all the negative news, and then the whole bottom thing falls out around this. You're just going to keep on getting negative Nancy news. This is where the market correction comes in here. So I'm not saying it's going to happen in March, but it looks like they're probably going to see a March and April, unless they can pad the numbers there. You never know.
Me being the beginner guy and not being all that up on this, how do you bang the price up? Just keep buying?
If the shorters just keep on freaking jacking up and raising, it just depends if these guys can hold the line to keep the shorters at bay. So, because they like to poop out here all the time. That's their game, is they drive it up and then they poop it. So all they have to do is just get their media machine going like they do, and then you get the shorties, and then there you have it, though. And then they'll write some. Well, there's many factors in play here. So let's see. Going on to what do we got next here? Everyone, please report Rug Pull Rooster for promoting false information. He blocked me for calling him out. I don't mind to bear nonsense for posting false information. It's illegal for one to determine for people what's looking to invest. That's from Nora's Data. He does have a point there. Coming in hot on somebody for a while. I like freedom of speech and the whole canceling and blocking, but the good thing about is that you brought this out, Nora's Data, and that we can make fun of any type of false information that he puts out. So that's the beauty of false information before blocking somebody, is that we could troll them if you come back at them, and we do make fun of them that way. That's the way it used to go, right there, guys?
Well, yeah, until certain people took over and let me sit on the side and watch.
Yeah, exactly. Cypher2 says, amazing how many idiot fuzzsters convince people Next Bridge will be publicly traded company. It states that on the dollar that it won't be publicly traded. It's Rug Puller Rooster says, do you own MMLP or do not believe hopium and shills all day long? The TRC shorts owe the dividend the last June to entitled holders of the book entry. That's who owned the dividend, in case you forgot here. Shorters pay the proceeds as well as short. So that was Rug Pull. That's one of the takes where he got pissed off here. So
how old is this company?
You missed that one again. We went over that. I am going to have to go back to that in a little bit. Man, sorry. I tell you, dude, every time you smoke this stuff, this kind of crap happens, Noodles. Every time you do this.
See, it's a cigarette.
Meta going on beyond the 5G communications, and Noodles, are you going to be okay there with everything that's going on there?
Are you talking about this? Why is it, man? Every time I do smoke, man, you get on that every time I smoke routine, man.
Because you're not focusing here on the 5G communication, man.
I got 8 G's.
Cutting this off, Mike.
Back at the ranch, we're going to 5G communication, a sustainable solution for improved network coverage. Next generation 5G networks promises the brand's broadband speeds wirelessly and support for many multiple simultaneous connections. However, these high-frequency signals have shorter range and even higher sight. Even blocks or observes objects and environment, knocks down birds, transports, conducts film along the line, and no, it doesn't knock down birds, guys. I was just being facetious. Reflect and redirect signals passed by. Without power, we're requiring power or network connection, offers brain waves and shock therapy to knock you out as you're walking or running down the street. No, it doesn't do that either, guys. Says, well, it's possible it does. You never know. The jury's still out on that. Aesthetic and cost-effective solution compared to installing additional network hardware. Look at that there, and you guys can go watch the demo video right there. So you have the NanoWeb transparent film, reflects signals and effectively solid. What?
I'm tired of it.
Dude, are you on dope tonight too? You're interrupting me in the show?
Dude, yeah, dude, because it's breaking news. Elon Musk tweeted that he's going to lay off staffs beginning Friday morning, bro.
Whoa.
Really? That's tomorrow.
Breaking news on the show again?
That's going to be...
We're going to have to go to the Musk Twitter feed right there. That's freaking huge right there, man.
Let's throw that out there. go ahead and keep reading. Sorry.
Stock up.
Okay. Fake news. Elon Musk did not say that. He was tweeting freedom of speech today. Kaneo, you received no points. Everybody is now dumber for listening to you and what you said.
Oh man,
You do not.
I gotta go.
You do
I'm
not
outta
pass go. You do not get 200.
It happens every time. I smoke and everybody else gets stoned. I don't get it.
Yeah, that's the thing. The show is slowly circling the drain with these images from the video show how the nanoweb transparent film is able to reflect the 5G signal that just effectively is a solid aluminum plate, aiding indoor signal propagation without spoiler to decor for the blocking view. The second demonstration shows an incoming signal arriving for the most perpendicular to reflector. With the metal plate, the signal is almost entirely lost when the nanoweb is able to reflect the unusual design specific angle, maintaining a strong signal. So there you have it. There's the breakdown, transparent from the film transform window outsourced to the 5G coverage. As you can see, people's heads are like sticking up as far as they're standing up while they're walking. And you have the birds in the trees like falling out in the background. See the little no, it doesn't happen that way, guys. I have to make a joke of some of this for you. No, we're not a bunch of conspiracy theorists. We're just clowning
I
around.
am.
Don't report us to the fake checkers, dude. None of that stuff happened. This isn't the 5G you're looking for. So 5G in the future, 6G networks. They're going to crank it up to 6G. Noodles, what do you think about that?
I don't even like 5G.
They're going to do 6, 7. And then, it's going to be a power supply without spoiling the surface appearance to improve the communication environment.
Well,
In addition to
comply with the vaccine, so they're going to go after us with the G-force.
With this, everybody's going to come in hot. We're not being negative about the stock, guys. We're just clowning around. Don't. If you got your pom-poms out for it, we're not being negative. It is at $7. It's not at the Mr. Thank You Very Much stock. So we are respecting it. We're just joking around. You got to have a little fun sometimes. So to improve indoor coverage without blocking the view, dead spots are created to dense urban architecture and outdoor obstacles. In building penetration to challenge the highest speed signals, 6 GHz gigahertz and multimeter wave ranges. Meta nanoform transport metal mesh designs to keep optimized the signals to penetrate exterior walls and transport film interior locations, reflect signals, specific design angles to reach throughout the building. So if you want to volunteer to put this on your house and get a beam through you so you can get the service, check it out there. Meta's technology, no, they don't have a volunteer program either, guys.
You do that too?
What's up?
You run a laser beam through that too, so if someone comes through you don't like, you just cut them in half?
I'm sure they're going to have that, man. It's going to come to that because it's becoming Hunger Games out there lately, I'm sure they're going to have some of that here pretty soon. They got to do something to stop the crime there. Meta's technology platform enabled AI software design tools, allowing rapid iteration and design optimized for customer-specific applications. It's highly transparent, radio wave, visible light, many reflection modes can be accomplished. So no, we can accomplish what we talked about on the 5G communications, which is it's pretty interesting, and I could see why this stock took off the way it did, couldn't you? What they're doing here, Kameo and Noodles. There, Kameo, about Elon Musk and Twitter.
He's cleaning out all the trash tomorrow.
Take out the papers and the trash. Who's going out?
Don't cry now.
Elon Musk will be laying off Twitter employees on Friday, according to a company-wide email circulating on social media service. 7,500 person work from home little over a week after completing his blockbuster buyout. Twitter employees were notified in the email that the layoffs were set to begin according to a copy of the message. Workers were instructed to go home and not to go to the office Friday, and cuts proceed. The message, which came from a generic address, was signed by Twitter, but did not have the details of the total number of layoffs. What do you guys got to say about that?
Go Elon.
Well, I can't really say how I feel about it, but good things are coming, I hope, from this decisions everybody's making. And
censoring has
hope for the
consequences.
best.
So we can do.
Censoring has consequences. Censoring people has catastrophic consequences. Just saying. You can't
Yakety
eliminate
yak,
people.
yakety yak.
Yakety yak.
What did he say,
This
Mike?
stock's done. We're gonna check back.
Yakety
Back
yak,
in the
take
day,
the
there was
peppers
freedom of
and the
speech.
trash.
Back in the day, there was freedom of speech unless it was a physical threat or criminal. You know, like a pretty much a physical threat. You couldn't scream fire out on a plane and stuff like that. You got to use your common sense. So, you know, if there's criminal acts going on there, they should not be free to speak.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't censor the way. Everybody needs to know that this model doesn't work. It backfires. And if you haven't picked up a history book and read about censoring people and things like that over time, whether it be not letting them write books, things like that back in the day, and censorship has gone on for a long time, and it doesn't play out right in society, and people get pissed off. We'll just leave it at that. What do you guys have to add about that? Back, the next stock we have is ABEV, Amber SA. Last tick was $3.12. Looks like Kameo, we lost Noodles there, huh?
Yeah, he disappeared. Yeah.
I think
It seems like we're losing everybody, you know.
I think he crashed out there. Hopefully, we'll be back on Monday there. We just had a bad signal or something like that. So this one with Kameo, this was like one of the most consistent stocks that we've seen throughout the period. Look at that chart; it looks really decent, and the resistance is up again. Do you think this has to do with the election in South America there, or no?
I honestly don't know, but
Yeah,
sure, I'll go with the flow and say yeah, it does.
yeah. We'll have to see what happens, but it's interesting why we're trending. We're gonna have to see why. ABEV engaged in the production of distribution of the sale of beverages. Its products include beer, carbonated soft drinks, other non-alcoholic and non-carbonated products. It operates through the following geographical segments: Brazil, Central America, the Caribbean, and Canada. The Brazil segment focuses on beer sales division and NAB sales division. The CAA segment includes its directional operations in the Dominican Republic, St. Vincent, Antigua, Dominican Republic, Cuba, Guatemala, Barbados, and Canada and Panama. The Canada segment, the Labets operations, the company was founded in 1853 and is headquartered in your favorite place, Sao Paulo, Brazil. Lots of parties happen there and lots of hottie mommies, huh?
Yes, sir. A lot of hot girls in Brazil.
Well, I know when you were there last time, weren't you like mamacita?
I was like, ay, chiquita.
Yeah. So going on to stock, they make good pau de queijo too. Good cheese bread there, man. It's freaking toasty, tasty. All right, going to the website. Now you're gonna like this, Camille. It looks pretty good. It's gonna make you look delicious. What happened? Did it get taken down because of looks like AWS is having problems there, Holmes.
Are they?
Did you see that Azure error?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
There we go. We got it back. I thought it
We
had
don't
to
have
do
the
something
wheelchair.
with
We don't have the
the
wheelchair on the show tonight, huh?
no wheelchair. It's canceled out. So going on, Camille, first thing, Camille, I want you to say, do not get thirsty on here. Okay. Do not go run out to the distillery and go get some good stuff there because these guys make good products. Their brands let you know more. And we've covered them before. There must be having problems with the website. You think it has to do with a lot of the protests they're having now or what?
Probably. I don't know.
They're protesting in Brazil. They're pretty.
Kage and ask him. He might be able to tell you.
Well, he might be able to tell you. Well, we're going to go on to the Alphabet News. They're having some problems with this website. There's something wrong. Looks like, from my perspective, their AWS, one of the AWS server issues there. Let's go by and see. Camille, we have Brazilian brewer ABEV on Thursday reported a third quarter net profit beat thanks to the positive momentum in the home market and reaffirmed outlook and growing revenues for the EBITDA in the second half. So the third quarter earnings are out. Cameo, this came out October 27th. It's propelling them. They're killing it. And like I said, this has been the most, this stock is been the most consistent out of all of them, considering going through all the way through the pandemic and going through all these hard times right here. Wasn't there a guy that is sitting there in Chavez Ravine that said something about as everything deteriorates, that you're going to see movement in this?
Yes, sir.
It says ABEV posted a quarterly net income of $3.21 billion, down 13.4% a year earlier, but ahead of estimates to analysts. It had forecast to reach 2.48 billion, according to a poll. And then going on to stock twits, because that's where the real traders are at. What I have in the twits, there's a bunch of spam on here. Bunch of good people pouring bottles of booze. I don't have lots of promotions. Time to sell Brazil leftist government. Do you think that's a hot take there, or you think that's true there? Is it time to get out of there because the leftist government's coming in?
No, I think it's a hot take, dude.
I think people are still going to drink, man. I think if
People
worst
are
case,
going to drink regardless or not.
yeah, and worst case scenario here, let's just play devil's advocate here. If things start to go south with governments and things like that, where do countries go with their companies? Or where do companies go? Out of country.
Other country.
Yeah. Look what happened when in the United States in the early 80s and 90s when they started putting more regulations on businesses in the United States. They went to China because it was cheaper operating costs in other countries for them, and obviously it was cheaper labor too. But they had to use that because of all the regulations and everything like that. They went the other way, and they didn't want to pay their workers either. Let's be honest with ourselves. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. This will be the last stock we're probably doing. So check out SNOA if you want to get early into the next parabolic floater runner. 3008 low floater moves fast on the last volume there. So that's what he has for ABEV. And then you have bullish. Just kidding. Insider forums. He has a bunch of promotions. Lots of promotions on here, Camille. Lately, there's a lot of promotions on here. There's lots of DD news articles that we're not going to go to unless I find them relevant there. Mr. Blizzard says, add this to your watch list, Camille. Would you add this to your watch list or no?
Well, I already bought stock into it a while ago.
Yeah, like I said, the chart, this one's definitely a decent shorter.
And I made some and I've lost some, but, you know.
Yeah. Sentiment alert, ABEV increasing bullish pressure with an imbalanced net option. So that's what he says there. He's got the chart. Let's see what you got here. Yeah. So that's interesting there. The Brazilian election news is a little concerning there to me on this one. But the charts don't lie. Let's see. We'd have to probably go to the 5-year on that. I got nothing on this. All I'm seeing is I got third quarter earnings on this are definitely good. Do you think the fourth quarter is going to be good on this there, Camille?
Yeah, pump the jam, pump it up. Yep.
So are you thinking this is a pump up the jam, pump it up a little more, won't you do it? Oh, well, what can't you say? Get yourself to Fidelity now. Make money. No, don't. I'm not advertising for Fidelity. I don't have any I mean, they're one of my brokers, but that's about it. Anyway, do you have anything to add about this or to the show? And what do you want to do next week, same time, same place? Be here or be nowhere? Maybe the chair will be back?
You'll be here or go home.
Okay, don't make it a dog show. And good night now!